on your mind?
Somebody's gonna pay.
We think everybody needs to
Stand up.
and
Speak out.
And so,
say
what's on
your mind.
last year?
Somebody's gonna.
People put down the welfare reform system. I think it really does apply because I work a lot, but when I don't, it really does count. There's a lot of kids out here that really matter, and they should be taken into account. Whether I am working or not, these kids really do matter. Thank you.
If I could be on the cover of any magazine, it would be
Ebony magazine, because I would be published all across the country and everybody would see me.
I'd like to be in Reader's Digest because I like the magazine.
I want to be on Sports Illustrated because I love sports. Cover Sports Illustrated, dunking on somebody.
I would pick Forbes. It would mean that I have more money than I do now.
I would be on the Firefighter magazine because I am the bomb.
The Pit magazine because I'm a big heavy metal fan.
First thing that comes to my mind, Forbes magazine. This is a magazine that portrays the rich and famous and prosperous and successful people in the world.
I would be on the Playboy Bunny because I'm so fat.
I would be on the cover of the Rolling Stone because I'd be on there with my whole band. That's right. Captain Smoke Bomb and the Swabbies.
It would be Forbes magazine because we've been studying econ for the last 4 hours, and so I think I know what would be good for the economy.
I want to be on the Source or the Vibe because, you know, right here, this is where it's at. This is black people, you know what I'm saying? We're going to represent black people nationwide.
I also think I'd be a good asset.
I want to be on a train magazine because I really love trains.
I would be on Muscle and Fitness because, check it out, I'm buff.
I would like to be on the Source magazine because that's a rap magazine, you know? Yeah.
We want to be on the cover of Cosmo because
it's our Bible, and we would do different poses like this.
I choose the Source because the Source magazine is the tightest magazine, especially for MCs that's trying to come up in the world.
International Mail. For the pure and simple reason it is a fashion magazine. I am fashion conscious and it's one of good taste.
Jet magazine because there needs to be a greater amount of African Americans and teen influences on a magazine, and it would be great for other people to think or look something forward to.
I'd be on Glamour because it talks about sex.
Golf magazine so that I could demonstrate my superior golf swing.
I'd be on People magazine because I'm the man.
I'd be on Disney Adventures because I would like tell kids to recycle and tell them that it's good to recycle and that if they don't recycle then a lot of trash would like build up.
Hispanic in America. It's a magazine that talks about the growth and the diversity, and not only the diversity, but the things that Hispanic people are bringing to America.
I would be on the cover of Rolling Stone because I'm a rock star.
I want to be on the GQ magazine because I be geared up
Representing
24
that Scribble
hours a day.
Designs, you know.
Scribble Designs, we got our own clothesline business, so we go on GQ to display the clothes that we make, you know what I'm saying?
I will be on the Playboy, the Playgirl magazine because I'm a fine, sexy lady.
I would want to be on Today's Modern Hairstyles.
If we could be on any magazine cover, we'd be on the cover of Teen Beat because we are the next Backstreet Boys. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Ladies.
A fly in the mess hall.
One of the things I feel the most strongly about is that boy bands are really horrible. I always thought bands consist of people playing instruments. They don't play any. They're horrible. Their music is sappy. They don't write their own music. Hello. That's like the entire point of music. That's all I have to say.
NSYNC rocks. NSYNC rocks.
I'm getting sick and tired of all this boy band nonsense. I don't even think you could really call them a band, because band is symbolizing rock and roll, and all they symbolize is teeny bopping crap.
We're the people who hate the people who hate NSYNC.
Just want to share my opinion about boy groups. They were recruited by a producer to get where they are today. They have no talent. They can sing. They don't play instruments.
I love NSYNC. NSYNC rocks.
They sing about absolutely nothing. They're saying bye bye bye, but who to? I mean, it's like a plague that has like unleashed upon this world, and like they're taking advantage of all these little girls, and I think they're satanic, and I think they should go back to the hell they came from.
Kansas City, you are dumb. You think you're cool, but you're actually dumb. You don't know what's cool. I know what's cool.
We want to give a little review of a concert we went to last week. We went to see Korn and Staind on the Sick and Twisted tour. It was the most amazing night of my life.
I had a very, very good time. I was kind of sore after the concert, but it's worth it.
I'm still sore. My neck still hurts. I'm just saying, Korn is the best band out there. They're better than any Britney Spears or Backstreet Boys, because they're going to be around for a long time. If you get the chance, go see them.
Yeah, and I hope David from Korn, the drummer, I hope he gets better.
Korn rocks.
Last night we went to go see Korn, the best band in the world, and it was one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
And they really freaking rule.
I want to say that I think Oasis is the best band on the planet, and they rock.
I'm a straight savage about my cabbage. I thought I told y'all. I go by the name of K.O. on KCMO, y'all, and I'm a savage. Yeah, you know how it be. Straight, young savage from that street to KC. Oh yeah, I'm swerving, hitting the curb. Oh yeah, cause y'all on my nerves. Yeah.
What God has for me, it is for me. What God has for me, it is for me. I know without a doubt, the Lord should bring me out. What God has for me, it is for me.
You know who I am? I don't give a damn who you are. You were going 25 miles an hour down Main Street. And I told you to get out of town.
The way to keep kids out of trouble during the summer is I think that it needs to start at home while the kids are young, and to motivate them and to get involved in different community activities like basketball, volleyball, baseball. Get them involved if they have things to do. It would prompt them not to go toward the criminal scene. That's what parents should do before that they try and blame it on society, television, or anything else.
The way we can keep kids out of trouble in Kansas City this summer is by providing more parents surveillance to kids, and providing more parent support, understanding their point of view a little bit better, and maybe contributing more to our communities and bringing more programs and diversity where the kids can enjoy at their time.
Keep them very busy and active, and keep a close watch on them.
Downsize the police force so they won't be looking for little juvenile perpetrators to charge with something.
You should offer college credit for volunteer work.
What I would do is give them more activity, give them more positive role models to follow by, give them things to do, keep them out of trouble. Uproot them where they're doing good, tell them they're doing good, and keep it going.
It's very simple. Be with them.
Offer programs, offer transportation to those programs, give them something to do. A person who has busy hands can't do something else. And especially if they're enjoying doing what they're doing. If you're doing something that they enjoy, ask them what they want. It differs for each person, you know. And give them transportation. A lot of people don't have cars. A lot of people can't get their parents to get them somewhere. A lot of the parents work during the day.
I don't think we should do anything to keep kids out of trouble because, you know, kids are going to be kids. We're all kids, you know. Kids need to have fun and experience some things, you know. We have a lot of hard work in school and a lot of hard stuff to do. Our time to have fun. You know, if we're going to get in trouble, most kids will have the brains not to do it. And if they don't have the brains to do it, you know, they don't need anything to keep them out of it. They just need to learn and figure out and be smart for themselves. And that's what I think.
My broke behind gonna get a job. That's what's gonna keep me out of trouble.
Take them out to Barnes & Noble. Get them some books.
I think we should send all the kids to manual work camps and make them work because that's what happened to me when I was a kid. I was forced to work, and it's kind of a sad story actually, but I think I turned out semi-okay except for my small twitching.
Go to Penguin Park.
Go camping.
Go camping.
Skating.
Skating.
Go to the lake. Parties. Go to the
Birthday
lake.
parties. Go to the lake. Go to summer camp. Go to the summer camp.
We understand why you have to worry about keeping kids out of trouble because we're kids, and during the summer we work. You know, we go to the pool, hang out, whatever. We don't have to have a program or some kind of...
Because we're not in trouble all the time. Kids aren't bad like everyone thinks they are. We're actually a really good group of kids. So
just leave those kids alone.
Yeah.
To eliminate rush hour traffic, there are about 1 million things that need to be done.
Implement light rail.
Widen the roads a little bit.
We need a good public transportation system.
Longer acceleration and deceleration lanes.
2 words, carpool.
Let's see, we need light rail in this town, right, Annabelle?
There should be benefits for carpooling. There should be a carpooling lane on all 3-lane thoroughfares.
Bigger highways.
People can carpool. We don't need one person in every car driving down I-35.
I have one hyphenated word to say, carpool.
Maybe Kansas City should try doing something like other major cities, like get a carpool lane.
I've given this a great deal of thought since I've been stuck in traffic for approximately half of my life.
Make sure the construction gets done, and once you start construction, finish it instead of ripping up everything and then working on it little by little.
One compound word.
Well, I think you should just carpool. That would help traffic.
Or maybe public transportation that starts maybe out in the suburbs and goes into the city.
I think that they should have that mass transit. They should have a rail like they do in Chicago.
They should work at night and not during the day and move all those orange barrels out of the way. That helps congest the traffic.
Provide a cheaper gas for those who carpool, therefore eliminating the cars out on the highway, which would improve rush hour.
Rush hour traffic. We should
speed it up.
Speed up or leave work in intervals an hour apart instead of everybody trying to leave at 5 o'clock.
In my opinion, wider roads.
There's nothing you can do about rush hour traffic, really. It's just always going to be there.
Should add more lanes and get rid of all the construction on the roads.
Build a mass transit system.
I think flying cars could solve the problem of rush hour traffic.
I think that business people should change their hours so not everyone gets off at the same time.
Yeah, like some people get off at 2, some people get off at 5. That way you don't have that big rush. And then people won't be stuck in traffic so they can't get home to their families.
Exactly.
I think the number one thing we could do to improve rush hour traffic is not to allow any 8-wheeler trucks on side streets, and as far as that goes, we can take them off the highways as well.
First thing I ought to do is get rid of all the idiots.
I'm not old enough to drive, but my mom says the driver should be more courteous.
I think people should stay off cell phones during rush hour traffic, and that would clear up some of the traffic problems.
We can all ride bicycles.
People should leave on time in order to get where they're going.
They need to get the slow people off the road. That's a problem here.
Do not drive to work.
What's to be done to improve rush hour traffic? Well, our Buckminster Fuller already proved back in the early 70s that it would be infinitely more advantageous to pay everybody to stay home because we put so much money into the auto industry in cars and fuel and insurance that if we just paid everyone to stay home, our country would be twice as rich and then people could just do what they want.
The best advice I've ever had was
always wear clean underwear.
Hey, somebody's calling me.